So as we all know, Xdefiant is a next gen only game, and it's not available on the PS4 or the Xbox One. So I thought it'd be fun to go back and test this on a 10-year-old PC and see how it holds up. So right here we have an i5-4590 from 2014. It's got 4 cores, it's nothing special. For the GPU, using a GTX 750 Ti with 2 gigs of VRAM. This is my personal card from the time. It's a low-range GPU from 2014. It was decent for the time, but if you compare it to the PS4, it can't keep up really. For the actual game, I'm playing at 1080p, lowest settings. Let me show you guys that real quick. There we go. Oh, that was a bit glitchy still. Bring this down as well to low. Let's try it out and see how we go. Right, here we go, loading to our first match. Game is already frozen. But I can hear the sound. There we go, catches up. CPU is fully maxed out. GPU is also maxed out. VRAM at 1.4 gigs. This card again has 2 in total. For system RAM, we got 16 gigs. So doing much better there. If we can get 60 FPS at all, I'll be happy, to be honest. Like even 720p, 60 FPS would be good. But I do have my doubts. There we go, we're in. Let's be a little rat and use the spider bot, shall we? Wow, let's go. Already in the 60s? Are you kidding me? That's nice. Hold on, the settings are kind of messed up for the controller. Gotta have this to brawler, right? Yeah, this is tactical. Let's go. Oh, I spoke too soon. The stutter's there. Yeah, not too bad though, guys. In the 60s and the 70s. GPU is fully maxed out, of course. CPU is also maxed out. So if we had a K CPU or an unlocked CPU, I could overclock it a bit more. But yeah, not too bad already. Now in saying that, the CPU is maxed out, so if I lowered the, I guess, resolution, it wouldn't affect the performance. Because again, our bottleneck will be the CPU. Ooh, 30 FPS here, guys. GPU's holding us back right here. That's a kill, let's go. Yeah, the FPS is pretty much not stable at all. It can be in the 60s, but in the open space, it falls down to the 40s and 30s even. Nice. Double kill, let's go. That's hype. Spider, go out and give me a free kill, please. Come on. This way? Let's go. No! It froze on me, man. The worst time to be freezing on me. This guy's clueless. Yeah, right here in the middle. It's very laggy. In the 30s. But it's not too bad again. If I had a better CPU, or if I could overclock it, it would be far more stable. And the GPU surprisingly is doing a good job as well for the most part. I could lower the resolution and get far more out of it. You're done. You fell off. 30 watts on the GPU, guys. That's crazy low. 30 watts. I think the 3080 pulls like 350 for me. And the 4060 is like, I think 150. So this is pulling 30 watts. The same as the ROG Ally. That's insane. And on the Ally, this gets like 90 FPS on average or 100 FPS on average. It's obviously much better. Nice. Got a kill, baby. Let's go. I think if you're a casual player, this is definitely playable for you. But if you're trying to be serious about it, obviously it's not ideal. Yeah, right here, it's just so laggy, man. But with the aim assist, man, it's definitely playable for me. And the game doesn't have skill-based, so I guess the lobbies are randomized. So you can actually have a decent time playing the game. I can see you, dude. What you doing over there? Teammate, thank you. Okay, in a bit I'm going to go ahead and lower the resolution. And we can see if we can get far more stable performance out of it. Let's use a different gun. Use the ACR. Be a bit of a try-hard. Oh man, that was so laggy, that 30 FPS. Super hard to aim with. I'm dead. Nope. Yes, I am. Okay, let's pause it here, guys, and go into the settings and lower the render scale. Bring it down to 75%. Let's apply it. For the graphics, it's not too bad. It looks pretty good still. It's definitely sharp enough for me. And let's see how the FPS is in the middle over here. Teammates. Got one still, I'll take that. I mean, it was still falling down to the 40s, but wasn't as bad as before, where it fell down to the 30s. But it might still do it. Let's see. Yep, doing much better here in the 40s and the high 40s. Beforehand again, it was the low 40s and the 30s even. Grenade. And the freezes have gone away now. It does stutter occasionally still, but at the start it was freezing heavily. Like, oh, I spoke too soon. It froze again on me. And yeah, I think again, with keyboard and mouse, this will be unplayable. But on the controller with aim assist, it's definitely far more playable for me. And of course, if it was on PlayStation or on PS4 or Xbox One, the game would be far more optimized. So a stable 60, I mean, could be doable. For example, we have MW2 from 2022 on PS4. And that is mostly 60 as well, I think, in 6v6. Obviously in Warzone, it's not a stable 60 at all, or Ground War, but yeah, in 6v6, it was mostly 60. And that game looks much better. And it's far more technical than this. But at the same time, it does make sense why it's not on PS4 or Xbox One. They're probably a small team, so it's not really worth the effort to try to port this game over to last gen. And it's not about just porting it, it's also maintaining it as well. Like every update has to come to PS4, Xbox One, Series X, Series S, PS5. That is just far too much, I think. So I don't really blame them. Oh, look at the phone. That was blurry as. Alright, back into the settings. Let's go and bring this down to 70%. Oh, 50%. Okay. See how we go. Oh, what's this? Am I in the game yet? What's happening? I mean, I can hear stuff. There we go. I'm finally in. The game is frozen. Yep. Let's give it a second for it to load everything in. And I'm dead. Into his ulti. Perfect. The graphics aren't fantastic at this point, guys. It's definitely blurry and pixelated. And FPS wise, it's a different map. So it'll be different, of course. But so far in the 60s and the 50s. Down here in the high 70s for a second. So I think our main issue here is the CPU and the VRAM on the graphics card. 2 gigs just isn't enough. If we had 4, it would do much better, I feel like. Okay, last game. Let's see how we go. Man, this time, it was quick to load in. And right here, in the 80s, guys, wow. The 80s and the 70s. Nice first kill, and the game froze. Come on. Oh, what a kill that was, behind a wall too. I think that was me freezing and then moving afterwards, so the game probably desynced. No, don't be freezing on me like that. Okay, it's getting worse and worse, man. What's happening? I mean, come on, man. I'm lagging and stuff. Nice. Outgunned. Nah, if I killed this guy too? No! I almost killed him too, man. I think I wasn't freezing every 2 seconds. I would have had him. Watch this. Come on, he's burning. I got one of them. Yeah, it's not great, guys. I think if it kept the FPS, or again had a better CPU, with more VRAM on the graphics card, this would be actually playable. Like properly 60 FPS, without it freezing and stuttering. But with this current setup, you just can't do it. And again, this GPU is honestly weaker than what you get on the PS4. For example, again, Uncharted 4 is playable on the PS4, 30 FPS at 1080p, I believe. This card could not play that game at all at 30 FPS, near 1080p. And that's why you get a console. The benefits of having a console. Wow, I've got 6 kills. Doing pretty good keeping up with the teammates. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked it, give me a sub or a follow. And yeah, see you guys next time, next video. See you guys there.